Training to improve stamina in volleyball players at Argentina University. The volleyball requires technical skills, agility, and physical endurance to maintain optimal performance. This project explores how to improve endurance in volleyball players at the Argentina University, highlighting the importance of maintaining energy and performance in match with long rallies and explosive moments. The general objective is to analyze the different types of training that can be used to improve resistance in volleyball players at the Argentina University. As specific objectives, we want to evaluate the importance of resistance in the performance of volleyball players in the context of university volleyball and analyze the existing literature on training methods and strategies to improve resistance in volleyball players.
To talk about the concept of endurance, we have the concept according to Navarro Valvidies. Physical endurance is the ability of an individual to make an effective physical effort for as long as possible. In the kinds of endurance, we have the of general muscular endurance. This say it involves a wide participation of muscles and is typical in activities such as running. For local muscle endurance involves less muscle mass and is specific for activities that require endurance in specific muscle areas, such as a javelinist arm. To sport specifics, we have a base resistance, to refers to the ability to withstand a general effort that prepares the individual for future specific loss in their sports discipline. And specific resistance focus on developing an optimized resistance related to the specific demand of a sports specialty. To obtaining and consume energy, we have an aerobic lactic resistance characterized by short and intense stress without railing and oxygen, and anaerobic lactic resistance he say involve intense and short efforts with accumulation of lactic acid. Anaerobic resistance it involves maintaining a long-term effort with the main use of oxygen as an energy source. In the part final, we have a work of skeletal musculature with static resistance. Involve muscle work without apparent movement, often using isometric contraction with reduced blood flow, and dynamic resistance. Involve the production of movement with a greater blood flow and contribution of substance, including oxygen. And in the resistance-related capabilities, we have a psychological endurance. Is the ability to endure suffering and fatigue during exercise. Strong resistance is the ability to maintain the application of force in repeated efforts gestures for a certain time. Speed resistance is the ability to maintain a movement speed in sports gestures during a specific period. And for finish, technical resistance is the ability to maintain a proper technique during competition.
The second indicator is anaerobic threshold, level of effort at which your muscles begin to produce lactic acid at a faster rate than your body can eliminate it. The third indicator is maximum heart rate. It is the maximum number of beats per minute that your heart can reach during intense exercise. The seventh indicator is constant speed grading. It refers to maintaining a constant speed for a prolonged period. The bioenergetic planes represent the athlete's body and intervals, in this case training loads, which fall into it. Depending on which area these loads fall on, changes and adaptations will occur in the athlete's body, different in each case. Now, I am going to talk about training methods. In this case, uniform continuous training is in this method physical activity is performed at a constant intensity for a continuous period of time. For example, running at a constant speed for 30 minutes helps develop aerobic endurance, improve cardiovascular capacity, and increase the efficiency of the cardiovascular system. The second method is continuous variable training. In this approach, the intensity of the exercise varies during the session, with intervals of high and lower intensity. This may include change in the speed of terrain in activities such as cycling or running, provides a variation in intensity that can challenge different energy systems and help improve endurance and active capacity.
The training session to improve resistance in volleyball players. In these 120 minutes training sessions, we carry out a warm-up phase of 11 minutes in a moderate way. The athletes must do joint mobility and increase temperature throughout a slow jog. Later, we will enter the central phase where it is divided into 4 oriented exercises to the improvement in reaction capacity and resistance through the execution of medium and high intensity exercise. At the end, there is a return to calm where the athletes must alternate with reception, assembly, and attack, but in a controlled manner and without jumping, and then finish with the fast